How's it going, guys? This is Isolated here, bringing you the last Wi-Fi battle for this cool little team I got going on. I believe this is going to be uploaded on Wednesday. I hope. That's what I'm hoping. I think I just bulk recorded all three of these videos right in a row. That's great. Anyway, my opponent has a really strong team, and he has a couple different options for Megas too. He can bring Mega Garchomp, which I don't really see very often. He could bring Mega Sceptile, Mega Absol, and I think that's it. Did my opponent have another Talonflame? I can't even tell at this point. Anyway, I'm gonna have my Excadrill as a lead off, obviously. Why the hell not? As I'm gonna get Stealth Rocks up, which is great. Getting Stealth Rocks. Did he have a Talonflame? I don't know. I honestly don't. But I know he had a Sylveon, Garchomp, Absol, Luxray, and Sceptile. That's all I remember. So, anyway, he's gonna Swagger, which is mildly annoying, as it gets a lot more annoying when I could have destroyed that thing with an Earthquake. But this thing isn't really too big of a threat. By the way, I have Mega Manectric on this team instead of Mega Pidgeot because I was actually about to battle someone in X and Y, and they obviously couldn't. Like, I couldn't play them. I can use Mega Pidgeot against someone in X and Y because it came out in ORAS. So I just swap it in for a strong Mega Special Attacker, which I decided to bring a timid Mega Manectric instead. And it ended up doing nothing. I'm kidding. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I have a problem. So I actually didn't end up bringing. I didn't end up. What am I trying to say? I'm sorry. I'm bad at this. I didn't have to end up battling the person from X and Y. I don't know why. She just apparently didn't want to battle anymore. All of a sudden, because all I did was just exit out of the battle thing, and then go into my PC and swap it out for Mega Manectric. But yeah, and then I later just battled someone from ORAS. So that's nice. I'm gonna go for the Flare Blitz. Whoops. I think I just lowered the volume and the music in my ears. So again, another Talonflame. I don't know why people use Talonflame so much. It's honestly not that good. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not strong, and I mean, you can Sword Stance and set up, but a Rock type walls the hell out of it. You bring a Regirock against a Talonflame, who do you think is gonna win? You bring a Rampardos against the Talonflame, who do you think's gonna win? Like, I don't understand. Like, all these lower tier things can just wall Talonflame. It's not even that strong. It's like, what, base 79 or 85 or something? That's not very strong. I understand that it's great with Gale Wings and stuff, but I don't see the use. I guess it's because I have an Arcanine on this team. Maybe it's useful against other teams. All I know is that I just hate it for some reason. So, before I use it next week on my team, that'd be hilarious. But no, I don't even have one. So anyway, I'm gonna switch back into Arcanine to get another Intimidate off. But the thing is, I can't really hit this Talonflame with anything on my Arcanine set, as you probably know by now. So I just wanted to go into Arcanine to get a Toxic, or I just went into Gastron to get a Toxic off. I could have just like Scalded or something, but I didn't. I didn't feel like it. So yeah, he's gonna take some toxic damage there and switch out because he can't do anything to my Arcanine. As I believe I go for the Flare Blitz here, which is I wanted to predict the switch and go for Will-O-Wisp, but it just, seeing how he didn't switch last time Arcanine and Talonflame were in. Seeing how he didn't switch, I felt like he wasn't gonna switch again. But I get the 10% burn with Flare Blitz, which is great. I feel like Flare Blitz should have a better chance of. I feel like Flare Blitz should have a better chance of burning than just 10%, because you're blitzing them with your flare, or your fire, or your flames. I don't know. It just seems like it would burn more than hot water, like Scald. Like, really, that would burn you? It's just hot water. Seriously? I don't understand. So at this point, I'm gonna predict the Stealth Rocks there. Seeing how he had Rough Skin Rocky Helmet, he was probably a defensive set with rocks. I'm willing to sacrifice my Excadrill to keep the rocks off my side, because I don't really. I mean, Excadrill would be nice, but again, it doesn't have Iron Head for the Sylveon, so it's not as nice. And plus, I just didn't want the rocks up. Like, I I felt like I don't really bring hazard removal a lot, so when I do bring it, I wanted to use it as effectively as possible. And I don't think I would have been able to kill the Garchomp anyway, and he would have been able to kill me probably with an Earthquake, despite being burned, because that's just how good Garchomp is. But yeah, so I guess Rapid Spin was my best play. That's what I thought at the time. So yeah, I'm gonna bring in Latios, just Ice Beam. I knew he wasn't speed invested, and yeah, he would have to be like max speed Jolly to outspeed me, because I'm modest. So I felt like that was relatively safe. So he's going to switch into Absol here. I'm just going to go into Trucelin, my Klefki, which is great. I didn't know if this was going to be Mega or not. He still had a Sceptile, so I didn't know which one was going to be Mega and which one was not going to be Mega. See how he switched there? I predicted him to not be Mega. I believe I just went for a Reflect here, because I went for Thunder Wave. Okay, because I felt like at first I didn't want to risk him having Magic Bounce, but then I ultimately decided that even if he bounces the Thunder Wave back to my Klefki with the Magic Bounce with Mega Absol, then I still have all my moves still have priority. I would just risk getting paralyzed, but no, he just switches into the Talonflame, makes the correct play because it's already poisoned, it can't get Thunder Wave. I'm just gonna hazard stack him as much as possible here. He goes for the Brave Bird, which is pretty interesting. He actually will outspeed me. He gets, was that a crit? No, it wasn't even a crit. I don't know how that does so much damage. I mean, it's probably Adamant Life Orb, but you know, I don't know. So I'm gonna be able to live another Brave Bird, and if he goes for Flare Blitz, I'll be able to get another Prankster Spikes up, because I'm gonna outspeed him if he goes for Flare Blitz, as he does end up going for Flare Blitz, taking out my Klefki, but that's fine, as this Talonflame is putting on quite a bit of work, I guess you'd say. But I do have the Reflect up, so this thing isn't really an issue, as it's just gonna drop. So finally down goes the stupid Talonflame, as yeah, so Talonflame's gone. I don't know what else. He's gonna switch into Absol. He has Luxray, Absol, and Sceptile at this point, I think. Does he have anything else? No, and it's Sylveon, okay. And it's Sylveon. So I get the worst there. I could have gone, like, Absol was like the worst thing that he could switch in, as like, because it was a double down, so we both switched something in, I think. Yeah, I think it, wait, I don't know. Anyway, he's gonna make a fantastic prediction there, go for the Pursuit, and trap me in, so he does a lot of damage to Latios. As what just happened? Talonflame went down. Who did I have in? I had Klefki in. Yeah, so it was a double down, so we each brought something in. I guess he predicted the Latios and went into his Absol, but yeah, I'm way behind. As Arcanine, I just bring in Arcanine there because it's defensive and stuff. He's just gonna keep pursuing. I'm fine with that. I can close combat, destroy this thing, and down goes Absol, which was a threat to Latios. So that's nice. I don't know why he went for Pursuit. I guess he didn't want to switch into anything. So I believe, yeah, he could have gone into Luxray, but I don't know. Anyway, Luxray will now come in. So he has Luxray, Sceptile, and Sylveon left. I just want to make sure you guys know that. As yeah, so Luxray hurt by the spikes, hurt by the Stealth Rocks, got the Intimidate going off there. I'm just gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, as I wanted to burn this thing because I wanted to get residual damage off on it, because it has Thunder Wave and Swagger and Ice Fang and blah. Yeah, that's annoying. He wants to hack me to death with an electrical dog thing. That's not fun. I'm gonna switch out because I predicted the Swagger. Gonna go to Manectric. If he goes for an electric type move, I get the Lightning Rod, which is great. But unfortunately, he does end up going for the Swagger, which is annoying. But we do have our Mega Manectric in here. I'm timid, as I said earlier, with Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flamethrower, and a Hidden Power Ice. Oh boy. Ow. I think I just popped the blister thing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna hurt myself in Confusion, which is fine. I have the Reflect up, plus the Intimidate, and that's going to basically make that wild charge do nothing. Sorry about that interesting, weird little fact there, because I think I just did something to my hand, but it's fine. I'm going to, I believe, did I snap out there? I don't know if I think I snapped out of confusion there, or maybe I just got through confusion. But yeah, at this point, I wasn't really fearing his team that much, as he's going to go for the wild charge as I predicted. And at this point, I was still like, I didn't even know how a wild charge did like nothing to my Mega Manectric, and then I see, wait, I think it was this turn where the reflect wore off. No, it wasn't. Well, maybe the reflect wore off earlier, I don't know. But then I saw the reflect wear off, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's why the wild charge did nothing. So he's going to go to Mega Sceptile. So he has, I'm going to just say it right now, he's going to go Mega right now. I wanted to say that thing because I needed to get a Toxic off on Sylveon just in case it was like Wish, Protect, blah, 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 blah. So, going to make the switch into Arcanine here, as he does in fact Mega Evolve, which is annoying, but yeah, that's fine. That's how the game goes. So, but yeah, so he's gonna Giga Drain, which doesn't do much to Arcanine, but Dragon Pulse is gonna do a lot of damage, because it's a Mega Sceptile, and I am physically defensive, not specially defensive. So yeah, he's gonna go for the Dragon Pulse. That's not good, but it's fine. It's not gonna kill. I was hoping to get another burn with this Flare Blitz, but I actually was hoping to maybe kill, but it doesn't kill, which is really bad because all I have is Gastrodon. Do I still? No, I have Latios left too. Okay, so at this point it was like 4-2, but Arcanine's gonna go down. Gastrodon can't take a hit. Latios can't take a hit. Mega Manectric probably can't take a hit. It's like this thing's probably just gonna sweep me right now. Like, are you serious? As he's going to. Okay, I'm gonna go into Mega Manectric here because I knew that nothing else could take a hit. My best bet was if this thing could take a hit right now, and it freaking lives on 1 hit point. It lives on 1, and I'm gonna get the Hidden Power Ace off. I didn't want to risk it with Flamethrower. There's no reason to. I was just like, I had to go for that, and it paid off. So I don't know what paid off, but yeah, if I died to that, I guess that was a roll. I don't know if it was a high roll or a low roll, but if he had gotten anything higher, then I would have lost this game easy mode. And yeah, so I'm just gonna Thunderbolt here. I decided to just keep Mega Manectric in at this point, but then like when he went for Protect, I just Thunderbolted. But here I wish he hadn't protected, and I wish he had just attacked that turn. But I stupidly switch out. I stupidly Volt Switch, even knowing that Mega Manectric was still not gonna do much to this Sylveon. But yeah, and then I go into the one thing that can actually stop this thing and like Toxic it, and it gets 2 KO'd. I'm like, what am I doing right now? I was still like so hyped that Mega Manectric lived on 1. I was like, that's insane. But this thing's going to just be able to take out Gastrodon with a crit, useless crit. No, I'm just kidding. The crit actually did matter, because if you look at the hit points, the first one did like what, 100, the second one did 50. So clearly the crit mattered, and it just sucks to be put in a position like that. I should have won right there, but yeah. So I'm joking. Sylveon's going to protect there. I'm going to go for the Side Shock. That's fine. I know this thing's probably especially defensive, even if it's physically defensive. It shouldn't eat this Side Shock too well. I mean, we're like, yeah. I didn't really think it would take this hit too well. It barely survives, which is honestly, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. He's gonna just go on a Shadow Ball, and wow, the wind picked up outside. That's cool. That's funny. Latios is going to drop there. As yeah. So I'm gonna switch into my Mega Manectric here, which is fine. This is my last Pokemon, so this is literally the closest it could be. I have 1 hit point out of 145, and he's gonna go for Protect, which is fine. So I can just Volt Switch here. Obviously not gonna do anything. I'm gonna Thunderbolt here as well. Yeah, I just went for the Volt Switch just to be cheeky here, as he tries to go for the double Protect. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm going straight for the Thunderbolt. Luckily, it does kill Sylveon, which is nice, and that's gonna be the game. And yeah, that was literally the closest battle possible, because I had one Pokemon and he had 1 hit point, and that's just insane how that ended up going. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that like button, and that'll be greatly appreciated. If you don't hit the like button, I understand completely, because these Wi-Fi battles, are getting a little bit stale with the ORAS, meh. But once Sun and Moon comes out, Wi-Fi battles are going to explode again. So, again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.